Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Jeffrey. This is the Inquisitive Universe, so we are getting started on this one. Yeah, today we're going to be talking about, again, the Reno 12F 4G. Yes, the Reno 12F 4G. Over the weekend, I did a video talking about how overpriced this smartphone is. And to buttress my point, I picked phones that were at least 200k lesser than the 400,000 it was retailing for. 399, 700 is basically 400,000. I picked several phones that were retailing for half the price to show you that these phones were competing and in some cases outperforming the Reno 12F 4G. I did that. But people have advised me, say, Jeff, why not pick a smartphone in the 400k range that this smartphone is selling for, so that people will know what 400k is supposed to get them as opposed to what these people are offering them? Because too many people have chosen to be willfully ignorant or blind about this whole thing. This is why companies do nonsense like this and they get away with it and nobody asks questions. Your big YouTubers, I will always attack them. They never ask questions. They never try to educate or sensitize the public. They just sit down and wait for their next endorsement. They are waiting now to collect this one and then put it on the ground and drive a car over it like everybody, right? Like that's the spec to celebrate. Like everybody will put their phone on the ground and let a car drive over it for what? But then again, it happens. Let's go on. Let's get to the specs. Now, I am going to be bringing the Poco X6. The Poco X6 is a smartphone that sells for around 350,000 Naira. Currently, this is September of 2024. It sells for 350k. And I'm going to bring it up against the Reno 12F 4G that sells for close to 400,000. So that you would see what 400k is supposed to get you, the level of quality and performance. Let's get started. Now, obviously, we'll start with the body, right? Both phones are plastic, as expected. Only flagships get away with the aluminum or titanium frames. So long as it's not flagship, so long as it's lower mid-range to entry level, you get plastic frame, right? Of course, the 12F has the IP64. The X6 has the IP54. Remember, nobody takes their phone to go swimming. Even iPhones get water damage. Not to talk of mid-rangers, but hey, people do what they do. Let's move on. Let's talk about performance, and that is where I am most interested in. Snapdragon 685 versus Snapdragon 7S Gen 2. It is not even a contest. It is a landslide. It is a total wipeout. When I say wipeout, when it comes to performance, ARM Cortex A78 CPU cores versus ARM Cortex A73, and then when you check benchmarks, it is not even close, right? The 7S Gen 2 scores around 600k on Antutu. The Snapdragon 685 barely hits 350k, barely hits 350k. Basically, both phones are selling for around the same price region, although yes, the Poco X6 will give you 50k change, and then it will give you double the performance for apps, for games, for Zoom, for everything you want to do. Video editing, TikTok, just name it. Double the processing power. Yet, it sells for cheaper, 50k cheaper. And then, you would see a smartphone like this, and then some of you will be blind, and then let marketing fool you, and then you'd go and buy. What is this? Let's proceed. Operating system, like I said, will always be operating system. The 12F 4G comes with Android 14, ColorOS 14. The Poco X6 comes with, of course, Android 13, and then you get up to 3 updates. That's what Xiaomi are promising, or Poco rather, they're promising up to 3 updates. So you probably get updates all the way to your Android 15, Android 16. That's that. So what else is there? Let's move on. Let's talk about the display. Both phones use the same 6.67 inch screen size, but whilst the Reno 12F 4G uses 1080p FHD, the Poco X6 comes with a 1220p display when it comes to resolution. Both of them AMOLED, the same 120Hz, the same 1200 nits of brightness. The 12F 4G has Asahi glass for protection. The Poco X6 uses a Gorilla Glass Victus, which is flagship level. Let us proceed. Cameras. 50MP main camera on the Reno 12F 4G. Poco X6 has a 64MP main camera, which when you look at the processing power, double the processing power, the image processing power of the Snapdragon 685 on the 12F, the Snapdragon 7S Gen 2 doubles that, which means you get better images and better video on the Poco X6. Let us move on. Okay, fine, selfie. We could give selfie points to the 12F 4G, but come on, the processing power of the 7S Gen 2 will shine through. But let us leave that one. Let's give the point to the 12F 4G. Let it not be as if we didn't give it any points. Okay, let's move on. Connectivity. 12F 4G is in the name, 4G. The Poco X6 will get you 5G connectivity, faster Bluetooth, faster Wi-Fi. Or should we go to the battery? A bigger battery and faster charging. And yet, both phones retail for around the same price. It is unbelievable. I'm scratching my head as to how is this happening, and nobody is saying anything about it. Your big guys who can make a video right now and then they will get maybe 10,000 views in the next 24 hours, lots of people that they can reach, they will never advise you ever. So please do us a favor. It's not even about me. Do us, all of us collectively, a favor. Share this video to as many people as you can, so that they will know what these companies are capable of, so that this information doesn't die with us here, and then people will go out to buy these devices that are too overpriced. There are other devices. There are phones from different brands that will give you better quality. I'm sure that there are often phones from the Oppo themselves that will probably give you better quality. All right, so don't let this message die here. That's very, very important. Please do not let this message die here. I've showed it to you people so that you see why I get pissed off about things like this, why I feel like we need to come out and talk about things like this. It is of the essence that we do talk about things like this, so that our people are not blind, so that these things don't fly under the radar and these companies make bank. Because if we let them do this, other companies are going to see them do it, and everybody, they are going to jack their prices up. If we let this continue, you would see phones, entry-level phones, selling for 200 plus, because why? One company did it and got away with it, and so everybody will start doing it. Even if you're not buying this phone, share this video. Even if, just share it, let people know what is going on. Because if we don't get up now and take a stand against this, this is our future. Right? My name is Jeffrey. Thank you very much for coming to this video. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe. It's small actions like this that help small channels like mine grow. And of course, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye guys. Cheers and have fun.